Hi students, I am Kavita Singh from Samarpan Gnyan school, and here we will start new chapter number 7 of class 6, getting to know plant. Okay, students, you have already familiar with the parts of the plant, right? And here you can see the different parts of the plant. For example, this is the flower, this is the fruit, this is the leaf, here is the bird, that is called node, and that is internode. And you know that upper part of the plant is called shoot system and underground of the soil is called root system. We can learn about this root system and shoot system, but before that we know about something about the plant. So here you can see the flowering and non-flowering plant. What is the flowering and what is the non-flowering plant? Student, you see the different parts give flower of the different color and size. Most plant however, you have certain common plants, and the most of the plant we see around us bear flowers, and this is called flowering plants. For example, rose, sunflower, mango, mustards, and etc. are flowering plants. Now some plants like moss, algae, fungi, fern do not bear flower, and this is the fern, and it is also not bear the flower, so these are called non-flowering plant. Okay, here you can understand what is the flowering and non-flowering plant. Now we can classify the plants. So here is the classification of the plant, that is tree, herb, shrub, climber, and creeper. Now we will see one by one what is tree, herb, shrub, creeper, and climber. Now first one is the tree. Tree are tall, you can see, and it is available on your around your houses. So you can already see these trees. So trees are the tall and large plant. Okay, and with hard and woody stem, they have one main stem, that is called trunk. It is called trunk, and trunk gives out many branches, and certain height branches carry leaves. For example, neem, mango, coconut are the trees. Okay, now second one is the herb. What is herb? These are plants that have green and frail stem. Usually these are small plants with not many branches. Some common examples herbs are basils, coriander, mint, oregano, and etc. And their height will be less than 1 meter, and they are very soft stem. Okay, paddy and cabbage are the also examples of the herbs. Now shrubs. What are the shrubs? Shrubs are medium sized plant between the herb and tree's length. It is a shrub, and their stems is hard and thin, and their height will be approx 1 meter to 3 meter, between the 1 and 3 meter. And these are plants with a hard but not exactly thick stem. Their branches generally originated from the base of the stem, and these are much taller than herb. Okay, and short than trees. For some examples of shrub: aloe vera, rose plant, jasmine plant, blackberry plant, henna like mehndi. Okay, so these are the shrubs. Now here is the creepers. What are the creepers? Creepers are plants which have soft, weak stem and green stem. You can see here already creepers, and hence cannot stand straight, instead separate out the ground. So they are laying on the ground. Okay, and for example you can creepers examples are mint, जिसे हम पुदीना कहते हैं, mint, and ground have weak stem that spread all on the ground and cannot stand upright. Okay, such plants are called creepers. Now examples are here: pumpkin, watermelon, and pudina also. Now Next is the climber. Climbers are also plant with a soft and weak stem, but instead of spreading on the ground, they take support. They want a support with a nearby object to climb up. Okay, some plants like pea, example is given here, that is pea, money plant, and grapevine. That takes support of the neighboring plant, support to climb up, and such plants are called climbers. Okay, so here is the classification as is finished. Now here we learn about the stem. What is the stem? Stem is the upper part of the plant, right? So stem, it is the link between the root and the leaves. You can see that is the stem, right? So it is the link between the root and leaf. The stem is the main supporter of the plant. Okay, and the branches which bear buds, leaves. You can see the stem of the tree. It is the stem of the tree, and this stem is called trunk, and trunk is mostly covered with the bark. You can see the cracks between the stems, so it is the bark, and this whole structure is called the trunk. Okay, bark protect the inner part of the trunk. That's why bark is present outside. The now here you can see in this picture, you can see the different parts that is present on the stem, that is node. Okay, here is, you can see the node. The point from where a leaves grow is called the node. Okay, now second is the internode. That one, internode. What is the internode? The portion of the stem between two nodes. You can see that is the node also, here is the node also, and here is the node also. So between the two nodes, internode is present. Okay, and it is called internode. Now what is the apical bud? Here is the apical bud, upper side, that is present in the top of this stem. The bud at the terminal end of the stem is an apical bud, and the stem grow at this bud. Okay, when it start growing from the, this is the help of this apical bud, and it is also called the terminal bud. Now next one is the axillary bud. It is which give rise to branch are called axillary bud. Okay, so this is the parts that is present in the stem. Now we will do one activity for understanding function of the stem. Okay, so what we do, we can take water in a glass and one stem, and we can observe the stem is the part which is responsible for supply water to all parts of the plant. It is the stem which bears branches, flower, leaves, fruits and buds. You can already see it is now. And the root sucks the water from the minerals from the soil, and it is the stem function to push this water upward. Okay, push this water to upward to other part of the plant. So we can do one activity. Take one stem of any plant and put into the glass, and we can fill the glass with the colorful water. Okay, so we can observe this by soaking the stem of the plant in the glass with the water. We can also adding the coloring ink to the water, and we observe that after a while the stem and leaves of the plants start from the tone, the color of the ink. You can see this is the blue, so it is up, their upper part is look like a bluish color. Now here it is the yellowish, and here is the brown. So it is they show us that water is push this water upward to the other part of the plant. Okay, which that experiment or activities prove that the stem carries the water to the different part of the plant. You can do this activity with a white flower stem. Okay, you can take a water flower of the bearing white flower, okay, and you do this activity with coloring water. So you can see after some time that white flower is changed the color, that is their ink color or dye color. Okay, now next one we can see the function of the stem. What is the function of this stem? So here is the main function of these stems. So first one is the that conduction of water and minerals. Okay, conduction of water and minerals. Stem carries water and minerals from the roots to the different part of the plant. Now second one is the conduction of the food made by leaves, means stem carries the food made by the leaves to the other parts of the plant. Now third one is as a physical support. Stem support branches, leaves, flowers and fruit of the trees. Okay, so these are the function of the stem, and these three functions are the main functions. Okay, now here is today's topic is finished. We will continue the shoot system into the next part. Okay, bye.